Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, Subriel Matias is in Vegas for Pacquiao Barrios fight, and he ran into someone familiar, who is a world champion at 140, who is one of the top fighters at 140, and Gary Antoine Russell. Both guys bumped into each other in Vegas at the MGM Grand. Both guys did a little face-off, a little teaser of a fight that probably may happen because it's a tremendous fight. If you ask me, you got two champions, one WBC and Subriel Matias, and the other WBA champion in Gary Antoine Russell. Both guys, this is a fascinating matchup. If and when it gets official, you got two fighters with high knockout ratios. You got Subriel with 22, with 23-2, with 22 knockouts, coming off his first ever decision victory and picking up the WBC title in the process after defeating Alberto Puello in a fascinating scrap. And you got Gary Antoine Russell, who is coming off a championship victory by decision for the first time. Also, so you got something in common here with these two fighters. Subriel winning a world title for the first time by decision, winning a fight for the first time by decision, and Gary Antoine Russell winning a world title and fight by decision. So both guys have something in common. And another thing in common, both guys have fought Alberto Puello. The only difference is Subriel was able to get the decision, was able to get the victory over Puello, unlike Russell, who lost by split decision in a very highly competitive fight, close fight. So these two guys faced off earlier in Vegas. And if you ask me about this matchup, this is one of the fights that I've always wanted to see Subriel Matias involved in. Gary Antoine Russell was one of the fighters I've always wanted to see Subriel fight. Because you got two guys in there who are very aggressive, throws a lot of punches, believe in their power, and that makes for a great fight. Like everyone else, like I say, when they fight Subriel, Gary Antoine Russell is going to fight a man in Subriel with a style that he's never seen before, besides the pressure. Gary has fought pressure fighters, but he's not going to fight, he has not fought and will not fight anyone unlike Subriel when it comes to the pressure. The pressure is different, is more suffocating. The offense from Subriel is different, unlike anything Gary has ever seen. Because, like I said, when Matias throws his punches wherever they land, and he has very underrated hand speed. Gary has hand speed. Besides punching power, he has very fast hands, sits on his shots. So, it's going to be an all-out war, in this fight. It just can't go any other way. These two guys don't play cute in there. They're not there to box circles, really. They're in there to mix it up, throw leather as hard as they can, and try to get that knockout. That's what they do. So it's going to be rock'em sock'em, nuts and guts. It's going to come down who put in the work in the training camp, who's in top condition. No one can afford to fade in this fight. And Matias on his A game, he doesn't fade. He got a little tired against Puello, but he wasn't gassed really, because that pace was kept. The pressure was kept, and the offense was kept. That was not an easy fight for Subriel against Puello. That was not an easy fight, to go chase a man down for 12 rounds and maintain a pressure unlike any other for 12 rounds. And the offense, Matias worked really hard in that fight. So if you want to say Matias got a little tired, be easy on him. It was a hard fight. The good thing about Gary Russell is that in this fight is that Matias doesn't have to go look for it. Russell will stand right in the pocket, trade shots, and be chest to chest with Matias, and that's going to be a great fight because it's gonna be some exciting exchanges. Pop, pop, pop. Both guys whacking each other away with power shots to the head and body. It's just a great fight. One of the best fights you'll see at 140 to make currently. And he has Fight of the Year candidate written all over it. The question is, can Russell handle Matias' firepower when Matias starts to whack him on the chin with his combos? Right uppercut, left hook, double left hook. Matias underrated hand speed. Russell with the speed and power. So it's man, it's a barn burner. You want to talk about brutal fights to make a 140? This is one of those. And we'll see, man. We'll see. I hope it happens. Subriel, like I said, likely to fight on November 22nd in the Riyadh season card, ring 4, against Dalton Smith, who is Matias' mandatory. So it's a future fight to talk about. Likely will happen once Matias gets past if he gets past Dalton Smith. Likely he will. Then we can focus on a Gary Antoine Russell fight or any other of the champions at 140, which is Richardson Hitchens and Teofimo Lopez. 2 ducks that don't want to fight Matias. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Austin Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.